Hey, what's up, guys? So we're gonna go over my trades today. We're actually gonna start with RELI. Actually, I want to pop up this too. I like going over stats. So the reason I took the trade was um, had 1.5 million float, low short float, 7% institutional ownership. It did have a little bit of cash, not a lot, and then it had 5 gaps and 4 close green. So that's the reason I was looking for a long. This thing really didn't have any volume at all, but it also didn't really have any overhead resistance. And it came down and it was starting to chop, form like a little wedge. This is how I looked at it. Higher lows, lower highs. Took a long, added to long, sold into this resistance, bought on the pullback, sold up towards the high, bought once it cleared over this and had a little pullback and held over this level. I bought again, sold the very tippy top, bought back some, sold, break even. This really should have been my entire day. This I made just like a very small amount more trading the entire day than I would have if I just would have walked away from this. But the other good thing is I did get quite a bit of experience. So the other thing about this is, yeah, this thing, I mean, really, it didn't have it. I didn't feel like it had a lot of overhead resistance, right? This thing had one minute bar that was like 800,000 shares, at the tippy top. So at the open, it had like this little cup formation. I really thought that this thing was going to squeeze over, and that's kind of what I was banking on. Long, sold, long, sold, long, sold a piece because I was kind of sketched out. Bought, sold a little piece, bought, sold, bought, sold, bought, and this is where I kind of screwed up, which basically took away all of my profits. Well, it not basically, it took literally all of my profits because I accidentally, I don't know how I screwed up, but I went in with way, way, way too much size down here, and it ate up pretty much all of my profits. But another thing to be looking for is, look at this. This thing came down. It had lower low, lower low, lower low, sucked back up, reclaimed this low, made a higher low, higher low, higher low, reclaimed the first, second target at VWAP, made a little cup right there, ripped into a halt. This would have been the long right here, just under $4, like 380s. There was one of my buddies, Matt, actually got this. I don't know where he sold into, but this is where I would have been looking to sell, right around the high of day. And then obviously, I mean, this thing still only has 1.5 million float, but I mean, it tanked from roughly 480s and got all the way down to 280s. So I mean, it had a nice fade on it. Would have been a very good trade. But that's what I was telling everybody is like, there's really good long opportunities. Then you short the top. There's good short opportunities. This is like a golden zone, 61 fib level. Yeah, okay, whatever. Long, have a water stop, sell into that, flip short. It goes to first, second. I would almost guarantee this is the third target. Reclaims as a cup. There's another long. There's opportunities everywhere. It is crazy. The next stock was this. I screwed up on this. a decent little bit. So this thing's just consolidating. This thing's been up for days. I longed. I didn't like the action on it. I got out, basically break even. It did a fake breakdown. Still made a higher low, reclaimed, did a cup, and off to the races. And I came in after bounce from here. I longed. I added too much size once again. Sold half. Out break even. Longed again. Sold. Sold the. No, I believe this was a short. I was looking for a long back over here. It wasn't able to break over this. I shorted, covered. I added back to the short. This is like a fib level off of this low to this high. This is a fib level. I shorted. It didn't work. I cut it off. Came up here. I chased the short. This is a hourly level. I thought I was gonna like break down the hourly level. Trying something a little bit new. It didn't work. Came up, did a fake breakout. I shorted, didn't like it, covered, shorted, added more short. This actually went into after hours. I was really hoping this thing just broke down, but I mean it's just grinding up. I was really hoping this went down, popped it after hours. I should go out, break even, but I didn't. I also could have like made at least another 2R on this trade, but I was just being greedy and gave quite a bit of my profits back. But once again, they're I mean, really, this did not have an amazing short opportunity. Right here, like obviously in hindsight, is a good short opportunity. This was a good short. This is at like 420s. Cover down here, cover again. I almost freaking bottom ticked this thing, and that's it. I mean, like really, this is the only trade that you really need to be in at all. You see the long, but like the best long probably would have been over here after this failed. Started reclaiming right here. This would, to me, this would have been the best long of the day. But so many freaking opportunities. It's crazy. There's almost too many opportunities, really. And then the last stock that I traded was OCC. So this thing didn't have a gap. This thing just started running out of freaking nowhere. This thing has not been trading with any volume at all, and then at 11:19, all of a sudden the volume just started going crazy. This thing went from like $3 up to $7. It's got no gap stats really. Just today, no. When the hell was this? Back in 2021. Damn. All right. So this thing did have one gap. It did close red. It's 5 million float, 16% institutional ownership. It's got a little bit. It's got quite a bit of cash. It says working capital down there, 21 million. But this thing was trading really funny. This thing was trading almost like a nano float, really. Like it seemed like it was trading with less volume than 5 million. How many shares does that mean that the institution has? 5.3 times 0.16. So they have almost 1 million shares. I mean that would make sense, because I mean this thing was acting sketchy. I did not like the way that it was trading. It was moving like a nano float, really. This thing comes down, shorted a lower high, but like I said, it had a lot of range. It was trading like a nano float. It just scared me a little bit. Shorted, covered. I believe I switched long, sold, it popped, and when I saw this, I knew this was done because look at the crazy big bar. Slammed back down. I got in fourth size, I believe. I added when it failed this level because for me, it's making like a little shelf. It does another fake break of here, and so for me, all this volume down here, this trading up above here. A lot of these guys got stuck on this fake breakout of $7. They're stuck above there. That's the biggest volume of the day. I got in, shorted. Like really, I've sketched out this. I guess I shorted 580s, covered like 530s. I mean, it's still a pretty good fade. It had a lot of range on it. Covered another piece down here, my first target. And then I was holding for a much deeper fade. This is like, 325. I think I covered at. I think my average was like $6. So is or 590, and I mean it was a monster trade. Yeah, I mean, really, this did not give any. Like, I mean, it had a huge range, but like, I mean, where the hell are you going to get in at? Are you going to get in, over here where there's literally no volume? No, of course you're not. And then, I mean, all of a sudden it just starts spiking out of nowhere. Like, what are you going to get in? Right down here? No, probably not. Like, I mean, this would have been the best place to trade at. For me. No real long opportunities. Trying to long up here, it's just extended too far. That's dangerous as hell. So for me, this is 100% just short. It was this indicator right here. I don't know why. Like, I guess I was looking to get long here for a squeeze. I mean, I clearly I thought it was a good idea at the time. Not the best idea, I don't think, but whatever. I went for it. That's basically my day. I feel like I traded pretty good, but the crazy thing is, I was done with the day in like literally like 10 minutes in pre-market, and then I traded all day long. I'm tired as hell. It's a day before Christmas Eve. I didn't sleep for shit last night. Probably not the best idea in the world, but I had a good day, and I got a good experience, I feel like, and I feel like I'm trading really well right now, and so that makes me happy that I was able to kind of turn things mentally. I'm kind of debating whether or not shutting down the school was the best step, but I mean I'm trading way better now, so maybe it was the best step. So anyways, I hope you guys did really well today. I hope you guys capitalized on all these moves. That's the hardest thing is like there's long and short opportunities, and so I don't know. I guess the main thing is what's the float? Is there overhead resistance? Like in that day, not like is there like does it have like baggies and all that kind of stuff? But like, is there that day? Is there overhead resistance from that day? If there is, be looking for shorts. If there isn't, be looking for longs, because there are some really good long opportunities. And when you get all these beginner short guys that are getting in way too early, getting squeezed, it's crazy how fast you can start making money, and you don't need big size at all. It's really mind blowing to me. But anyways, like I said, I hope you guys killed it this week, and I don't know if I will be trading tomorrow or not. Honestly, probably not. I really don't want to screw up my Christmas Eve trading stocks. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. You never know. So I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. If not, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas or holidays with your family, and I'll See you guys later.